Despite the odds of winning, half of the American adult population play the lottery. You know why? Because of that so-called American dream. The dream of financial freedom, owning that perfect house, or traveling the world without a care. Most people are just hoping for that one lucky break. But what if we told you there's one man who didn't rely on luck at all? He cracked the code, beat the system, and turned the lottery into his personal cash machine.
Yeah, we were going to enjoy life a little bit. Here's what I said. I said, if I played $1,100, mathematically, I'd have one four-number winner.
When life gives you math. Jerry Selby wasn't the kind of guy who lived for lottery tickets. In fact, he was just an ordinary man from Evart, Michigan, a quiet town where everyone knows each other. He and his wife, Marge, ran a small convenience store for 17 years, selling everything from sandwiches to cigarettes. Marge handled the kitchen, while Jerry took care of the day-to-day operations. It was a long grind, but after nearly 2 decades of hard work, they finally decided it was time to take it easy. So, in their 60s, they sold the store, expecting to enjoy a quiet retirement, relaxing and watching a bit of TV. But here's the twist. Jerry's brain never really took a vacation. He had a master's degree in math, and while most people see numbers, Jerry saw possibilities. On a lucky day in 2003, he went to his store, where he saw a marketing brochure for a new state lottery called Windfall. He read it, and in less than 3 minutes, he spotted a loophole. And no, he didn't just throw money at it, hoping to hit the jackpot like the rest of us. Instead, Jerry took advantage of that loophole to turn this lottery into a guaranteed payday, cracking the code. Windfall wasn't your typical lottery game. Usually, when no one wins the jackpot, the prize money rolls over, right? You've seen those massive billboards showing millions of dollars up for grabs in the next draw. Well, Windfall was different. If nobody won the big prize, instead of rolling over, the money got distributed to people who matched fewer numbers. It was a detail most people overlooked, but not Jerry. He realized that in the final weeks before a roll down, a single ticket could be worth more than what you paid. While everyone else was playing blindly, hoping for lightning to strike, Jerry figured out a way to practically guarantee a win. So, Jerry decided to test his theory. He bought $3,600 worth of tickets for his first experiment and won back $6,300. Not bad, huh? Next, he doubled down, buying $8,000 worth of tickets. Again, he made almost twice what he invested. It wasn't long before Jerry was convinced that he had cracked the lottery. From tickets to a business. After a couple more test runs, Jerry knew this wasn't just a fluke. He explained the whole thing to his wife, Marge, who was initially hesitant. Obviously, if someone told you they wanted to sink your life savings into lottery tickets, you'd probably have some concerns too. But Jerry's math was solid. Soon enough, Marge was all in. At this point, Jerry didn't just buy a few tickets here and there. He started a company, GS Investment Strategies, and began pooling money from friends and family. Soon, it wasn't just Jerry and Marge reaping the rewards. They had an entire crew investing in Windfall, and everyone was making money. You see, one of his friends used the winnings to put 3 kids through college, with one even going to law school. Everyone was cashing in on Jerry's brilliant loophole. Jerry's most significant investment? He bought $515,000 worth of tickets in one go and won back $853,000. That's almost $1 million just to understand how the game worked. Jerry may have cracked the code, but every game has its limits, and Michigan's Windfall lottery was no exception. End of Windfall or the end of winning. Now you know the saying, all good things must come to an end. Well, Michigan's Windfall lottery was no exception. By 2005, the state decided to shut it down, blaming low sales. But Jerry wasn't going to let that stop him. He had found the formula and needed a new game to crack. And here comes Massachusetts. When one of Jerry's lottery club buddies clued him in on a similar game there, it was like striking gold all over again. In just 10 minutes, Jerry realized his winning formula would work perfectly in this new state. So, What do you do when you discover a new jackpot? You hit the road. Jerry and Marge didn't waste a second. They packed their bags and started a routine of epic road trips, traveling 900 miles each way just to keep those winnings rolling in. For them, the highway became the path to a fortune, one jackpot at a time. But let's be real. This jackpot hustle wasn't going to be an easy feat. Jerry and Marge spent up to 10 hours a day buying tickets. Imagine the mountain of scratch-off dust piling up. And get this, they kept every single losing ticket. Why? Just in case someone questioned their methods. Was this just luck, or had they unlocked a lottery loophole? They weren't breaking any laws. They were simply outsmarting the system, turning a game of chance into their own jackpot strategy. But just as Jerry and Marge thought they'd mastered the game, they weren't the only ones playing by a new set of rules. End of the luck game.
These math nerd geniuses had found a way, legally, to win a state lottery and make millions from it.
He may have known law, but he apparently didn't have a good background in math, because it just was not that complicated.
Turns out, they weren't the only ones with a golden ticket strategy. A group of sharp-minded MIT students also cracked the Massachusetts lottery's code and jumped in, buying tickets by the truckload. Suddenly, it wasn't just Jerry and Marge cashing in. These students were raking in millions too. With two groups gaming the system, it was only a matter of time before someone noticed. And that someone? The Boston Globe. The spotlight was about to shine on their little operation, bringing their jackpot secrets to the world's attention. The Boston Globe's investigation pulled back the curtain on both Jerry's lottery club and the brainy MIT students, exposing their secret to the world. But here's the wild part. Despite all the scrutiny, neither group had crossed any legal lines. So, was this the ultimate loophole hack? Even the state inspector general had to admit it. Jerry and the others weren't cheating. They'd simply uncovered a flaw in the game that everyone else missed. It was a legal jackpot goldmine hidden in plain sight, one only the sharpest minds could exploit. For the next 6 years, Jerry's group kept on winning, raking in an unbelievable $29 million by the end of their streak. With his share, Jerry did more than just celebrate. He renovated his house, spread the fortune among his kids and grandkids, and settled into a life of comfort and ease. Who would have thought a humble math teacher could rewrite his life like this? Not bad for a man who'd spent his days teaching equations, only to turn those same skills into the ultimate jackpot. Jerry Selby's story is proof that sometimes brains beat luck. What do you think? Was it genius or just good timing? Let us know in the comments. If this blows your mind, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable stories. Who knows? Maybe the next loophole is out there, just waiting for you to find it. Stay sharp, and we'll catch you in the next one.